Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And life is a winding road, really wanna know, no tell. If will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high.
Hi. Hello, welcome. Wow, wow, wow. Hello, soul family. It's been a minute. Welcome, welcome to my Coffee with a Psychic. Oh, man. Here are your astrological guidance, your 2023 predictions. I'm going to be reading a departed loved one whose name is Donald. And his life person is going to be joining us at about 7:50 this morning. So if you'd like to jump on with me, get a free reading, or have a reading of your departed loved one, email me at hello@raineyday.com. So let's just jump into this. This is going to be a little bit of a longer Coffee with a Psychic. Me and my alien cup, because I'm not from here. I've been out of pocket for a bit, and Spirit has a lot to say. Just one of those mornings. I took some time off to embrace some really heavy human experience, moments, emotions, listen to my heart, and be still with the divine's presence, and to honor a life cut very, very short. And that was my beautiful daughter, Lindsay. She went to the other side February 28th. And one thing I'd like to pass along that I've learned during this very difficult process, even someone who was born this way, I've seen dead people my whole life. I talk to them all the time. It's a part of our human experience, that grieving process. But I've learned through this process to try to find compassion in all things, which at times, I know, people, can be extremely hard. And it's really harder to find that compassion through these waves of emotions. Oh, boy, did we go through them, myself and my family. And I've learned to honor those emotions as they come, because it's all part of the evolution of our soul and this human life in this particular body. It can be difficult to take the high road, especially right now with all the bullshit going on in our world, especially in our country. Take the high road. I'm going to continue to try. And I've realized too that anger is not serving me. I can be angry, and it's okay to set those boundaries, but not to hold on to the energy of anger. And the greatest gift of all was there's no fucking guidebook to death and dying. Even though I talk to dead people and what it's like to go through, subscribe to my newsletter at www.raineyday.com. That's RAINEYDAY.com. Subscribe to my newsletter. I'm going to be posting more information on death and dying and what happens and how you can use your metaphysical abilities to grow through that. Signs that our loved ones know for about 3 months before they actually pass, even, believe it or not, most of the people on 9/11. So head on over, subscribe to my newsletter. I don't have time to send you a whole bunch of crap, so don't worry about me spamming your inbox. The most important message I got from this is, and I am guilty, please drink responsibly, and if not, seek help, please. Liver cirrhosis is an extremely painful way to leave the physical body. And please consider becoming an organ donor. You might just save many, many lives and help other families going through what we went through, and it could save their child. Turn your tragedy into a miracle, one that can give life, can truly give a lifetime. On my website and on a lot of my social media, you can sign up to be an organ donor in your state, and it'll be in the description. Please give the gift of life, OrganDonor.gov. Oh, well, enough of this heavy crap. Enough. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You are just going to love it. Why are we not broadcasting? What happened? Do we have some issues here? Let's see. Something going on, people? Let me know. No, I think I'm okay. I'm okay. Little secret. I want you to come see what the fuss is all about. I have now, if you're in the Las Vegas area, in-person sessions and events. I'm announcing my new residency at the Realms Within. You can find that on Sahara, and all the descriptions and addresses will be in the description of this video. Come visit me. Come see me for a reading. Bring your pictures of your departed loved ones. Learn how to become more intuitive and psychic. Learn how to automatic write. I'm going to be teaching you, for those of you who feel that you have mediumship abilities, come visit me. Come join a mediumship circle. It's very inexpensive. It's here to help you, your soul grow and fast forward your spiritual growth. Also, there's a new and exciting center here, owned and opened by a very dear friend. It is called Soul Remedy. They don't sell crystals or anything else. The Realms Within, holy Schmidt. Come get your metaphysical tools there. It's the most incredible, beautifully, not so busy where your head's turned around. It's just a very well put together metaphysical shop. Come join me at the Realms Within. Soul Remedy is just that. It's classes to elevate your human experience while on this earth and to help your soul's growth. So check out those metaphysical centers, subscribe to their newsletters. It's very, very cool. And I've got my monthly event calendar posted on my website at www.raineyday.com, and all the descriptions, all the addresses. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm back. Coffee with a psychic. And I'm proud to announce that I've added an energy exchange tip jar. If you're so inclined, it's kind of hard for me to promote myself. But if you enjoy this content and it helps you, you can send me a little thank you gift at paypal.me/rainy-day-psychic. Don't forget, email me those pictures of those departed loved ones, even your fur babies on the other side, hello@rainyday.com. But don't forget that by sending me those, you agree to having me put them out there on the internet. So messages from spirit can be amazing lessons. It's not a scary future, because this is a form where I connect to spirit to provide you with that guidance. Thank you, Tarot Lady. Be prepared, not scared. Because don't you want to know? I know I do. I'll be channeling those departed loved ones, giving you metaphysical techniques along the way, and answering your questions live. So don't forget to post them in the chat. What is your sign? Where are you tuning in from? Hi, my beautiful Steph Angel. Good morning. Good morning. Crystal K, Grand Rising. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're here. Oh, yay. Yay, Crystal. Welcome. It's so grateful to have you all here. So let's get into 2023 and beyond. Our computers are going to be requiring more and more updates. There's a lot of shit going on, a lot of cyber crap. Make sure that you update your passwords often. You get like a password protect program. I have Norton. It's really good. The iCloud keychain is really good. Just make sure you follow up on that, because we're going to start having some issues. I'm just warning you. Be prepared, not scared. Hi, Nikki, girl. Nika, so gorgeous. Crystal Capricorn. Nika, welcome. Boy, this woman makes some incredible American Indian jewelry and key fobs, and I love her. Check her out. She's on social media. Nika, let us know where we can find you. In addition to that computer, there's a lot of political movement going on, and this is a no political zone. And believe it or not, I'm changing to an independent, because I'm really tired of all of this craziness. I've had a few people state to me on my recent video that they know my political affiliation due to some of the predictions. So I asked Spirit, let's be more balanced and provide me more information that aligns with more impartiality, and boy, did they deliver. Trump, not a fan. Used to be a fan. Now I didn't even know. Now I don't like anybody. So this is truly biased. This is not from me. This is from Spirit. He is going to start throwing a huge fit, right? Spoiler alert. Like we all know he's going to. But it's going to get pretty bad. He's going to divide even his party even more so. And it's really strange. I was just telling you how I just haven't done it. It's just going to be an independent and really go for the person and their political values. Me, Rainey. Spirit's telling me that Trump is going to throw literally like a child fit and take his balls, and he's going to turn to being independent, which is really going to throw all kinds of manure into the mix. So that's going to be really interesting to watch. And again, just a reminder, this is a no political zone. It's from Spirit. It's not from Rainey. Because really right now, I don't like politics at all. I don't want anything to do with it, which is not me, because I used to be very politically involved. Oh, now, don't get on me about being biased in politics. Really, this has nothing to do with politics. I hate it. This isn't personal. Biden, I think in the near future, is going to take an extremely bad tumble and fall. It's not funny. He's an older guy. And, as we get older, I'm 62. I'm just grateful I get up and I can move and function. But he's going to have a really bad fall. And this is where there's going to be things that his own party starts to leak out about his declining, not only physical health, but his cognitive mental deficiencies. And here's something else weird that Spirit showed me. All these documents that Trump had and all these documents now that Biden had and some of these other political people, these confidential, top secret, blah, blah, blah. Well, I have to tell you, the recent Biden one was leaked by his own party, those that don't want him to run. It's going to get really crazy on both sides. I take it like this. I'm going to grab some popcorn and a glass of wine and sit back and just laugh and watch it all. I also see the Federal Reserve taking additional actions to raise our interest rates in an effort to slow inflation. They just recently did that. The jobs report is going to be coming out, and can I tell you they're going to raise the rate again? I see it going as high as 10%, and you can look back a year ago. I've been saying this for about a year and a half now. It's going to backfire, and despite this recent banking turmoil, that's going to get even worse. Some of these banks, because of how the Federal Reserve in the last few years, and it's not just tied to one administration, it's just how they look at the budget and money and federal spending. That's what it all comes down to. Spirit is showing me it's going to backfire. Even though the Feds state that our financial system is stable, do not believe it. So I've been saving every $5 bill I have, and I've been putting it away. I am saving cash, cash, cash. Our dollar is failing, and China is behind all of it. China's behind a lot of this stuff. I also see, and I predicted this again, the falling of house prices. I also, again, we're going to talk about the interest rates. Though the Feds haven't stopped. So please, 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 if you're going to go borrow money, really rethink about borrowing money. Spirit is showing me that these are crazy times. Save your money. I've also been shown, drum roll, please. I want to talk a little bit more about all of these classified documents. And I've been shown that the reason it's all political, of course, planted by the own party, the faction that doesn't want him to run. I'm just kind of I wrote all this down. We're going to wait and see. Don't hate me. This is not me political. This is just what I see from Spirit. There's a grand design that is all conspiring. And unfortunately, all of these grand designs from these the two largest that we have, two Democrats, Republicans, it's going to get worse, and it's not even going to get better. I don't even see it getting better till 2025, mid 2025. So just don't get invested in it. Walk away from it. I do see a lot of investigations into further financial institutions, and moreover, financial investments of, speaking about politics, of our congressional representatives and even in the House of Representatives, especially with the outgoing of Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, and political potential more legislations coming out of this. Weird thing is, OAC is going to be helping, and she's actually working on this in the background. So again, infighting within these parties, it's ridiculous. Holy Schmidt, the House is going to be wasting more and more of our time, all these payback things, all these hearings, and it does not reflect what's best for the country. I swear to God, I'm so tired of tit for tat bullshit. Spirit keeps telling me, like, when are they going to just snap out of it? Right, Spirit? I don't know. I don't even know. I do see, though, that as an end result of all of this, there is going to be a lot more fiscal responsibility taking place. But again, there's a polarity due to this weird political, wide swinging political ideology. They just think differently. So once again, not much is going to get done this year. I do see a government shutdown coming over the debt ceiling, and things are going to be at a standstill. It's quite scary. It's going to be quite scary. Nobody wants to play fair. It's all a literal game of control between both. let's see here. I do have someone coming in. Hi, Ron. So glad to see you too, my friend. I do have someone coming in. Just wanted to check and see if she's here yet. She's not. We're going to be reading her departed loved one. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll watch for her. Let me continue on. Speaker of the House, man, I swear to God, it's just more and more of the same. It's going to be paralyzing. Republicans and Democrats, all these little factions, nothing united, causing more and more divide. The Republican president nomination is going to be entertaining. So again, just grab your popcorn and your cocktail, sit back, don't take it personally. It's just going to be really, really interesting to watch it all unfold. There's going to be three. I see DeSantis, I see Trump, and I see Biden, and they're going to fight Biden. Something's going to happen to Biden right before the nomination, physically. Things that make you go home. Maybe those conspiracy theories. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that's what Spirit's showing me is his own party doesn't want him to run, and there's going to be some really interesting things happen to his physical form. Our government's so broken. I pray often Spirit will just not show me the dysfunction. Show me some positive shit. Well, one thing they did is Harry Reid. He's from the state of Nevada. His name's going to start coming up. He passed away, this senator, and how he pioneered the funding for UFO disclosure. That's why I have my alien coffee cup, because we're going to be learning more and more about this technology, and it might not be what you think. Notice Spirit told me that to say not disclosure, but it should be investigate. Things that make you go, at night. I swear to God, this is what keeps me up at night sometimes. Watch for his name and some really important documents to come out that he left behind in the case of his death. Some of the things that Spirit has showed me. Hi, Lacey girl. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Hi, Barbara. Oh, Barbara, thank you for joining. I'm glad you love this. So don't forget, guys, you can ask me a question live. I am waiting for a beautiful person to step in. Click on the link I gave her. Join us. We're going to be reading her departed loved one, Donald. And, we have all suffered tragic events recently, me losing my daughter, and I have some other friends that have lost some really dear souls. And the one thing that people keep asking me, and if you subscribe to my newsletter, go on my SoundCloud at Rainy Day Psychic Medium, also my podcast. I talk about death and dying, and yes, we will see them again. I promise you. I've seen signs of my daughter already, and I write about that in my newsletter. So head over to my website, www.raineyday.com, RAINEYDAY.com. Subscribe. I don't have time to spam you, I promise, but I do send out some really interesting things and ways that you can recognize when your departed loved one is around, because what I have found, I've seen them my whole life. I see dead people, just like in the movie Signs. I do. But with my daughter, it was just a really a weird transition for my human physical experience. My human experience is that when you're so in that grief and they've passed away and you're kind of numb and still going through that grieving process. So I have a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I bring into my business, my practice of spiritual science. I have to tell you, life goes on, and I lost my train of thought because I just had a spirit walk in. Welcome to my world. I have so many spirits coming at me. Whoever just stepped in has a message for somebody tuned in, and I think you'll know who this is immediately when I tell you. This person, male, very, very strong male figure, says that, okay, slow down, very excited, clapped his hands together. Oh, you know who this is. Very, very happy to see that you're getting out and resuming normal life. And I'll leave it at that. So welcome. I'm terrible with names. I'm going to just say Miss AA. Thank you for joining me. Glad to see you. Let me check in and see if my guest is here yet. I don't see her clicking on here. Well, hopefully she got the update. If you're watching, my beautiful friend, I gave you an updated link. So let's go some more. I do see a civilian research company finding deep in the ocean on the seafloor off the coast of Southern California, pretty specific, a round sphere structure that's causing the military to take over from the civilians' surveillance. Why would the government get involved? Again, those things that make you go, because this is coffee with a psychic. So I think I have a question here before I go on. Oh, Miss AA, hi, welcome. Crystal, I'm in a period of making a few life changes, a few parts of my life. Any advice on what direction to go? Where you think you should go is not where you should go. I know, kind of not a lot of detail, but it's not what you think, because that's your human mind taking over where you should actually go. I want you to trust your gut. Tune into your gut, Crystal. Your gut is your solar plexus. Hi, Daisy. Welcome. Crystal, your solar plexus is yellow and it's right below your breastbone, above your belly button. And how many times, girlfriend, have you not followed that gut and you're like, son of a beeswax, I knew I should have done that? Well, that's exactly what's happening. If you've ever watched, oh, I guess I'm freezing. Why am I freezing? I hope I'm not freezing on your end, everybody. What's happening? Am I freezing? Let me know, please. Let me know. No, I guess I'm not. I guess I'm good. Daisy, yes, I sent you a new link. Please check your email. Crystal, it's like in The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy was on her yellow brick road. Now, funny how our solar plexus is the color yellow. When you're not on your yellow brick road, you're being carried off by flippin' flying monkeys, girlfriend. I'm telling you. What I would love you to do is just clear that. Go on YouTube, find a solar plexus clearing meditation. And I want you to listen to your gut, not what you think you should do, but what you feel you should do. Oh, you got it. Okay. Very, very clear. It's not what you think. And can I tell you, money isn't everything. No, for you, it's all about happiness, quality of life. I do want to, I am a medical medium. I am not a medical professional. So please, these are my legal guides telling me, do not take what a psychic medium tells you ever. Only goes with what resonates and what you feel is right for you. But Crystal, there's something about your endocrine system, and I'm thinking thyroid might be a little off. So I would advise to just get a blood check and check it with your medical professional, because really, really important. Really, really important. Well, I don't see her here. So we're going to continue on. And then I'm going to be going to any other questions, please post them. I'd love to answer them. Oh, I do see that more fraud being uncovered in government school loans. And with Biden wanting to give this loan forgiveness, it's going to bring to light a lot of these larger schools like University of Phoenix, remember DeVry, all of that. There's a lot of fraud that's going to be uncovered. And that's a good thing. These companies are private colleges. They're not the mainstream ones, but they're going to have to start paying some people back. And that's a good thing. In my 2023 predictions video, I said Mikhail Gorbachev and I meant Vladimir Putin. So if you go back and you watch my 2023 predictions video, I'm going to start putting those out every month, starting in May. I guess what I was channeling was Gorbachev, because Gorbachev came through, and like in his words, he calls him little Putin. There was no love there. Gorbachev is telling me that Vladimir Putin is extremely ill, and that's why he wants to bring back the mother Russia that he grew up loving. These are two different factions, Gorbachev and Putin. Gorbachev is influencing the powers that within the Russian government still, and he is driving from the other side a change and a turnaround. And there's going to be it's just a complicated, they're truly two different men, but Gorbachev's people are still kind of in power in some way, shape, fashion, or form, but there's going to be an intervention there that I'm seeing before. I think Putin is just really going crazy. He knows he's dying, so he has nothing to lose. So please, please, please shine the light on Russia, shine the light on Vladimir Putin, and shine the light on Ukraine, because it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I do see nuclear options being very, very close, and one may be, one nuclear bomb will go off. And it kills me to say that. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I've been getting a lot of downloads for a couple of years now in China. They're just going to escalate into Taiwan. You've all been seeing that. The House Speaker did a trip there. It's very scary times with China. And I think the theme for 2023 is all about, through all this bullshit, staying grounded and present in the moment. And at the end, we're going to do, if we have time, a grounding exercise that you can use. May is going to be much different, but April, your mantra is just glide and accept the pace that life is coming at you. There's no need to do anything. April, just be, start really welcoming in the sunshine and the spring and the newness and all the new life coming. I know it's going to be hard because we've been programmed to be on the constant go, instant gratification. I do think things will start to stabilize mid fourth quarter of this year to include a little bit economic outlook, but not much. This is going to be a very rough financial outlook. It's not going to last that long. It is going to go into 2024. So don't get all cozy with those shopping apps. Do not hit enter. Step away from doing any impulsive buys this month. Your mantra is to save money. Now, the weather's going to stabilize towards the end of April. I do see a very large tornado kind of coming back up. We've had them recently, but I see it over maybe Tulsa, Oklahoma. I also see a major earthquake coming in May, June, along that California fault, continuing record snow along the Sierras. And early in May, we're going to start to see some heavy flooding. And also I see along the Sierra Nevadas snow, I think on May 5th, May 4th or 5th. That's funny, very particular. Why are they showing me that? Okay, Steph, our music video is coming out soon. Any messages from Spirit? Okay. Daisy, so if the link's not working, I don't know what's happening, but if you want to type a question, we'll read Donald here in a short minute. And as I'm reading, I just want you to say, yes, that resonates, or no, that doesn't. I'm going to bring his picture up, and we'll just communicate that way and try it next. Oh, here you are. I see you. Oh, so I'm going to let you in here shortly, Daisy. Just hang on, hang with me. Steph, your music video, yeah, I see that you need to promote it more on social media. Maybe go to some of these bars that have similar music. Ask them if you could do a fundraising event and just play one set, something like that. I don't think you're promoting it enough. Try promoting it more. All right, let's admit. Hello. Stop sharing. Hi. I can't hear you, honey. Unmute yourself. All righty. Can you, let's see. Hi, Lori. Welcome. I just want to be out with nature. So, Lori, can I tell you that you are, hold on one sec. Lori, can I tell you that you are a water girl? I don't know what your sign is, but I have to tell you that you need to be by water all the time. Water doesn't only replenish you, but it washes away a lot of the confusion. Take more spiritual baths, use Epsom salts to clean yourself. Go on my website. I tell you how to do an actual spiritual cleansing bath. It's a free download, www.raineyday.com. So go ahead. Hi, Daisy girl. Let me see if I can pull up Donald's pictures. How are you this morning?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining.
I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to you coming back.
Oh, thank you. I've been looking forward to me coming back too. So can you see this beautiful
I can.
soul?
Yes, I see him.
Oh my goodness. So you sent me two pictures.
Yes.
The other picture that I saw of him, he looks sick. This
Yeah.
picture, he does not look sick. Fair statement?
Yeah, this was he was on a cruise. This is my father.
Yeah, don't tell me any information.
Okay.
I was going to say it's definitely your father. Very hardworking man, very intelligent guy. Did he travel a lot for business?
Not really, but he did at the end of his life, he traveled a lot.
I feel a lot of travel, but I always feel like he never left his business. Was he in sales or some type of sales?
I think years ago he was, but he got into working for the city doing inspector work for construction.
Yeah, I don't think he loves that. Can I tell you that he did it because he wanted to take care of his family? I felt that this guy really loved selling. I think that he was very charming. He could bring you into the room and make you feel like you've known him forever. Fair statement?
That's very fair. Yes.
I also like the fact that he, not that he is eating a wonderful dinner here, but I think he liked food a lot.
Yes, extremely.
I like him because I feel like he and I could have hung out and been foodies together.
That's very true.
I feel that he and your mom, sometimes your mom could be overbearing. Fair statement?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, and I felt that there were times where he's like, I cannot take this woman anymore. But because of his upbringing and the kind of man he was, he made a vow and he's like, well, bitch is stuck with me and I'm stuck with her.
Well, they actually divorced, but they stayed friends till the very end, which was extremely nice for me.
Yeah, but I think that was more your father orchestrating. I think he was more the peacemaker.
I guess it could work both ways.
So here's the thing that Spirit shows me. Sometimes we as kids, our parents don't let us in on everything. And right. And I think that they try to keep a lot of things private, not just from the kids, but from everybody. It's almost like your mom didn't want to let anybody know what's going on at first.
Mm-hmm. That's probably true.
I want to bring up this picture of him because this picture of him reminds me of who he was at the end. Let's see here. Well, let's share that one again because it's not allowing me to grab that other picture. This other picture that I'm looking at, here we go, stop share. I hope I'm not making everybody dizzy. I apologize. There it is. This is the picture. This is him later in life. Florida living. I am licensed by the state of Nevada and Clark County and the city of Las Vegas. In Nevada, as a professional psychic medium, I must be licensed. And it's not cheap. And it keeps all the people who are trying to take your money and keep you coming in for more and more and more away from a profession that does have ethics. So there you go. I hope you're not a troll. Be kind. This is a no hate zone. Okay, let's look at Donald here one more time. I feel here he's not doing quite as well. I love his hair.
I have that hair too, although I dye it.
Can I tell you though, you are a lot like Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel more like Dad than Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I think when Dad departed this earth, I think he was tired. I think he was ready to go. Mm-hmm. Physical, I'm showing a lot of physical ailment. Cancer?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling, the reason I'm feeling that is because I feel like my body's being eaten.
Yeah, it was
I
everywhere.
do have to tell you, there was an exit point prior to him actually departing this earth. There was an exit point where you guys thought you were going to lose him, and then he bounced back. Fair statement.
Yes.
And then when he really passed, you're like, what just happened? Why did this happen? What happened? It was very shocking. He wants you to know that he came back because he knew that there were certain people in his life that were not doing well. He decided, so here's what spirit does. We actually know when we're going to pass about 3 months before we actually pass. Believe it or not, I talk about this on my podcast. Even people from 9/11 knew, and there's certain signs that if you recognize, you can kind of see that, oh, well, maybe they're preparing to die. I know this because I've been this way my whole life. He had 1 foot in spirit and 1 foot on earth still in his physical form. And when he was getting ready to pull away, he saw there were 3 different people that were not doing well. And so he decided, no, I can't leave yet. Did he kind of help you understand before he passed about his passing?
We spent some time together. I moved in with him at the very end just to be with him. And it was probably the best part of our relationship in the end because I learned so much about him.
Yeah, and he kind of knew that he wasn't going to be around forever. And I think what I love about this man is he likes the peace.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he wanted to make sure that even though we don't find complete peace after someone we dearly love, I know this because I just lost my daughter, they want us to find some kind of normal life again. And a reoccurring thing that a lot of my clients say, will I ever see him again?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that you have already had signs from him.
Yeah, well, things happen a lot around this. I moved into his house after he passed.
I feel like he pranks you. I feel like excuse me, but he fucks with you. Like he'll move your keys. And you're like, I knew that I put them down here. Come on, Dad, knock your shit off. Where are they? I gotta go.
Yeah, and the clocks, I look at the clock twice a day at the time of my birthday, and it makes me wonder what makes me look at the clock. I mean, it's all the time, and I always laugh and say, okay.
Okay, Dad. Well, here's something that you can use that I can teach you that will help your spiritual growth. Recognize him more. So when you're drawn to numbers, spirit doesn't always communicate like I'm communicating to you. Spirit communicates through signs and symbols. And a lot of spirits communicate in numbers. I used to have a friend that the only way spirit talked to her was in numbers, numerology. So the next time that not that you're looking for it, but you're just kind of thinking about something else and automatically drawn to the clock. Let's say it says 12:12. Write down what you're thinking at the time. Write down if you're thinking of anybody at the time, and then Google the spiritual meaning of 12:12 and only write down what resonates. Can I tell you? They're answering your questions. They're talking to you. Dad might be talking to you.
That's interesting. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, because
Any questions for him?
Yeah. I do have a question for you. Today is my grandson's birthday.
What's his first name only?
Tyler.
Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your question?
I have never met him because unfortunately my son about 5 years ago kind of ghosted our whole family. And we really have no idea why. We got a reason that makes absolutely no sense from his wife.
It's the wife.
Yeah.
It's the wife. It's not your son. It's the wife. Give it time. He will reconnect with you. Here's something they showed me as you started talking about this grandson. The grandson feels more feminine than masculine. Also, when Ancestry DNA goes on sale, like Amazon Prime Days or around Christmas, Get an
Mhm.
ancestry DNA kit. Do it. You spit
Okay.
into a tube, you send it away. He's going to find you on there and wants to get to know you. And I think he may, as he gets older, if he doesn't already know, he might be a gay young man, and you're okay with that. And I think he wants to know you, but he will find you through that media. Makes sense?
I'm already on there with I mean, and I did DNA.
So keep watching, make sure that all your email is correct and he can get in touch with you.
Okay, that's good to know. Also want to ask you health-wise. I took a bad fall this year, had a dislocation, 2 fractures or 2 broken bones, major surgery, and my arm is still not working. They're making me do more testing to see if I should go through more procedures.
So what I'm seeing is in your neck area, I see a nerve is genuinely pinched. I also see, and I'm not a medical doctor, so please again check with your medical professionals. I'm also seeing a potential nerve stimulation type of device being implanted potentially. Nothing to worry about. I do see it also help with pain, but I also see that your physical body is very heavy and it's putting extra wear and tear on your joints. And this doesn't necessarily have to do with exercise. It's all about feeding your body the right foods. I kind of see like a modified keto diet, but again, check with your professionals. I'm really worried about you having potentially, if you don't already recognize it, adult onset diabetes. It's completely 100% controlled by what you feed your human physical form. Anything else, Spirit? Going to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time. I feel sometimes you just sleep your days away. And I think there's some depression kind of setting in, my love.
There's a lot going on in our lives right now, so it's hard to.
Well, no, it's never hard. And I say this with love and grace. Our lives are what we make of it, and what we choose to let in and what we don't. And you need to put some more boundaries on people. And we've been taught, my grandmother Oz, God bless her, she was the original OG psychic. I mean, she was amazing. She would always tell me that our society, especially with women, have programmed women that if we take care of ourselves, it's selfish. And I'm going to call bullshit. If you're not okay, nothing around you is going to be okay. So you need to start putting yourself first. You put way too many people ahead of your own needs. And Donald said, sing it, Rainey. Did he love music?
Yes.
Did he dance? I see he was like this dancer.
Yes, a big dancer. As a matter of fact, he won contests.
He just wanted to literally pick me up and start swinging me around. I'm like, dude, I'm doing a show here.
Yes, it's so funny because he was always dancing, always.
It's so cute that you say so funny, because everybody says, oh, so funny you say that, Rainey. I'm like, bitch, I'm psychic.
It's like you're picking up all his personality things, though. Like he was a cook. He, not professionally, but his email was Don the Cook. And I mean,
I'm telling you, and like something about I'm seeing something about his pasta.
Yeah.
Something about his pasta. Nobody could cook it like Don.
Oh, he counted his meatballs. He loved to make meatballs.
There you go. There, and I also see I talk a lot with my hands. Like I love this man. Well, sweetheart, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helped. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you some direction. And I say God, because that's what everybody understands, but your source energy. But God bless you. May you find this helpful. And thank you so much. I'm honored.
And let me tell you, it means so much to me. And I have had you in my prayers every day since your daughter. So I hope everything gets easier on you.
Thank you, love. It does. Time helps everything, right? You know.
It does. It truly does.
Sweetheart Margaret, thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you
You
soon.
too.
Take care. Thanks for joining.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Wow, was that great or what? So let's take some more questions. Then I'm going to jump into, because it's 8:19 and I'm running long. What a surprise. Okay. Crystal, you told me this before my ex-husband passed. You were so right. Like you already knew he had 1 foot. Oh, did I predict his passing? It is so real what she's saying. Ex-husband communicates with me all the time in little tokens, all fine, and music and numbers. He's so persistent until I acknowledge him and it'll stop. Yes. And can I also tell you that he will be the first one there as you're transitioning to help you to the other side, knowing it's okay. It's all right. I mean, I could feel the presence when my daughter was passing of many loved ones, letting her know, it's okay, Lindsay, you can let go. Come on over. Come on and join us. As hard as it is in our human experience to be with that, I have the utmost, I'm convinced because I see it every day, that she's around me and I'll see her again. Yes, people, you will see your departed loved ones again. Black Dahlia, trying to find a job. Am I going to have any luck soon? I think it's where you're looking. I don't like where you live for some reason, Black Dahlia. They're saying it just, maybe you need to expand where you're looking because it seems just too concentrated. Like, I don't want it too far from my home. And you've got a lot of check marks that have to be checked. I would go through that check mark list and kind of really refine it. And okay, I'm willing to travel 30 minutes, or okay, I'm willing. It just seems like you're confining yourself and you're blinding yourself to really better, greater potential opportunities out there. Did that answer your question, Black Dahlia? Let me know. Aries, if you're in Aries, there's a lot of secrets that have been surrounding you lately. I'm in Aries and I feel it, but those secrets will be revealed to you soon. And I want to let you know, Aries, is that we get really fired up very quickly. I want you to sit with the news, sit with the secret, sit with it. Don't let your emotions rule your thoughts, because right now I feel you've lost sight of your truth because you've allowed those voices outside of your own soul to rule those thoughts. So it's time to let those go. You know that something's off about a particular situation. Aries, trust your gut, just like I told a person earlier on this broadcast. Trust your gut. It doesn't lie to you. Your solar plexus will always guide you. Remember how Dorothy had ruby red slippers? Well, those red slippers represent your root chakra that keep you grounded. As long as you're grounded in this moment, space, and time, you can feel those disruptions. You know what's best for you by listening to your gut. Take a gut check. So click those heels together 3 times, ground yourself, and then tune into your solar plexus, Aries. It will never lead you astray. You will have full clarity. A lot of details are going to be given to you in the next week to 2 weeks. Don't react. Sit on this news, sit on this secret, process it a few times, maybe write out how you're feeling. And then if you want to respond, you can, but don't feel like you have to respond. Taurus, I don't know why so bullheaded, but this is a time for perfect partnerships. Why are you squabbling over stuff that really doesn't matter? And this feels mainly in your professional life. I think you really need to look at the bigger picture. Don't be that pot stir. Don't get in the middle of things. Do your job, go to work and come home. It's just a job. Can I tell you, I had a person that was working for a company recently, and their daughter was sick and they're like, nope, I have to go to work. I have to go to work. Would always put the job before anything and everything. And can I tell you, after 4 years of pure dedication, never missing work, always here, that person was laid off. And I said, so see, all of those things that you sacrificed, was it worth it? That's your message for you, Taurus. Oh, thank you, Ron. This was a beautiful reading. God bless Margaret. Yeah, she's amazing. Oh, good, Black Dahlia. It did resonate. Good, good, good. And as I'm going, if any more of you have any questions, please, please, please drop them in the chat. If you'd like me to read a departed loved one, I'm not sure if I'm going to be having probably I'll be having, I'm going to be in Reno. So tune in next week. If you want me to read your departed loved one, email me their picture you agree to be put on. If you'd like to come on here live, let me know at hello@raineyday.com, RAINEYDAY.com. All right, Taurus, enough of you. Gemini, my husband's a Gemini. He is two people. I'm sorry, but there's two sides to him, and sometimes you never know which one you're going to get. Focus on the details. The devil is in the details. Sometimes you get caught in all of the poop when you don't even need to step into it. Stand from a distance and look at things from a higher perspective. It's all about perspective for you this week, Gemini. Try to melt those two minds together. Don't keep them separate. I have this mentor that said, Rainey, why don't you just go up to the moon, close your eyes, just breathe through it, ask your question, and then look at the earth. Look at how big and magnificent the earth is and how these problems are really kind of small. But when you're further away from it, you can really see the details. I'm not just seeing Las Vegas. I'm not just seeing Nevada. I'm not just seeing the United States. I'm seeing the whole world. I'm seeing the entire perspective, and I'm zoomed out on it so I can see every nuance. That's what you need to do, Gemini. I want you to aim for excellence. Don't react. It's time to sit back and look at it from a different, higher perspective. Do I have any people who are Gemini here? Is this resonating with anybody? And again, thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you're ever in the Las Vegas area, I'm going to put in the description of this video when I'm done, where you can join me live and in person, or you can always book a life-changing session with me over Zoom. And it's recorded, so you get to rewatch it for up to 5 days. And it's coffee with a psychic. My name really is Rainy Day. Yes, I'm a generational psychic medium, medical intuitive, spiritual channel. I have a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I bring into this business of mine. So Cancer, why are you cocooning? It's no longer winter. Well, it kind of is. The weather's still wintry-ish, but I still feel you're like a bear and you're in hibernation. Bitch, please. Time to get out of your cave. Time to come out into the world. What are you waiting for? We don't care. We meaning spirit. We don't care if you gain some extra pounds over the winter. It's all good, girlfriend. Come on out into the sun. No more hiding. I don't know what happened to you. You're this antisocial person lately, Cancer, and we, spirit, when I say we, do not like it. Go out for a day in the park. Go feed the ducks. My grandmother said ducks had a lake have a magical grounding experience and a way to clear your energy. So here's a tip for you, Cancer. My grandma would take me to a little lake in Reno called Virginia Lake, and she'd sit down. She'd say, okay, Rainey, you need to reset your energy. And I put on a Walkman. Don't judge me. I know I'm 62, but I put on a Walkman, and she'd say, okay, Rainey, put on any song you want, blast it, and you're going to walk counterclockwise around this lake one full time. And with each step you take, you're going to ground yourself into Mother Earth, and you're just going to let go of all that bullshit, all that stuff that is not yours, that is not serving your greatest and highest good. Hit the road. So I'm like, okay. And I'd be walking, listening, and just every foot I took, I just send it to Mother Earth. Take it away. Do with it what you will. And I'd walk all the way around, and I'd walk just a little bit past her so that I completed the circle. And then I took off my Walkman headphones, and she'd hand me some bread. She said, feed the ducks. And nothing like 100 ducks, and those big ass ones that come at you and come up on the shore at you, nothing like feeding the ducks brings you in this moment, space, and time where you can hear your higher self, you can hear spirit, you can feel your departed loved ones. It keeps you grounded, and it helps reset your energy. So get out there, Cancer. No more hibernating. No questions. Just wanted to tell you I appreciate you and your work. Crystal, that never meant as much to me as it does today. It's been a while since I've been on here. I've been dedicating my time to my granddaughter and to my daughter who's been sick. And from my heart, thank you so much. That's why I do this. I had a great 6-figure job for many, many years, and do this because I want to, and I'm glad it helps people. So thank you. Terry T. Will I meet a man for love soon? Let me tune into that, Terry. Give me a minute. Let me go to Leo and then we'll come back to you. Terry, what is your sign? Can you drop it in the chat and let me know? Welcome, everybody. Leo, you're all about family. I don't know what's going on with you lately, but I feel like you feel frail. I feel like you don't feel as strong, Leo. You're the lion, you're the strength. And sometimes you're too much strength for your entire family and friends that you don't have a lot left over for you. Is that a fair statement, Leo? I know, honey. I really feel like you just kind of need to give people back their power and let them live their life a little bit more, because there's not a lot of life left over for you. You keep giving and giving and giving, Leo, that there's literally, you're out of gas by the end of the day. So there's some recharging needed. There's some boundaries needed. No, that doesn't work for me right now is the most loving way to say no. Please try it, Leo. There seems like there's going to be some drama coming up in your life between authority figures, and that pertains to work, but it also pertains to family. It feels like you have a clash in the family and you're the mediator. Can I ask you something, Leo? Please step out of the way. Sometimes we act as a boundary, like a road stop, like a road bump between the two factions, and we're keeping them from resolving it. So step out of the way, Leo, let them hit heads, step back, don't take sides, disappear for about a week, and then come back and just offer love and light. So you're Sagittarius. Let me keep thinking. Terry. Okay. Virgo. So Spirit has strongly showed me that you're going to have that conversation, that really difficult, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings conversation. I want to make sure it comes out right. You don't always have to be so damn calculated, Virgo. Sometimes if you take your heart chakra, let me put this down, just your heart chakra and your throat chakra, and you imagine the infinity symbol, which is like the number 8 running between both, and making sure that both chakras are aligned. Speak from your heart. Speak the truth. Don't be afraid to speak the truth with love. It is your truth. It just feels like, Virgo, it's time for you to have that very, very difficult discussion. And I don't want you to get immersed and let those words get under your skin and just, when you walk away, they just kind of keep picking at you. It's like picking a scab and just keep picking it, and it just grows into this gigantic, enormous sore. No, you don't need to keep picking at it. Let it go. Let it go. Let go, let God. And if you have to, write that down. And on the next full moon, we just had a full moon. So for May, plan on letting it go. Make sure that all your emotions are written out. Don't vomit them on the other person, because it's not going to get you anywhere. It's actually going to make you feel sorry for speaking the truth. It's okay to speak your truth as long as it comes from a place of love. So Terry, Miss Terry, Miss Terry, will I meet a man? No, I don't see that coming yet. I still feel that your soul is asking your human experience to get to know who you are as a person. You, Terry, get to know, what do I like? What are the aspects of another person do I really want in my life? Not the same old, because I feel like the men that you're meeting are kind of the same kind of guy. I know I had a type 2 girlfriend. It's time to let those types go, because when you fall in love with somebody for who they are as a person, but not that initial loser, like, oh, let's get those juices flowing, and it's like a candle that burns out. That's what's happening, Terry. Does this resonate? If it does, just say yes or no. I have more information coming, but I'm going to move on to Libra and then we'll get back to you, Terry. Just drop a yes or no if you can. Libra. Ooh. Libra, you're full of fire and energy, and you like the spring coming and the sun, and you're over winter. You are over it. You've got a lot of fiery energy. It's almost like I can conquer anything, and I've just really found my power. But sometimes that power can be overbearing, and we run over people, and we don't mean to. And those people are like, damn, Libra, what the hell, man? You just ran all over me, physically, figuratively, and with your words. So they're asking me to just take that fire and work it out. Run, jog, walk, sing, dance, scream. Let some of that extra emotion, because you're all excited about spring to come, let that out somewhere. You need an outlet. So find that outlet, let it go, and then come back. Hi, Lorianne. Yay. Let it go, girl. Let it go. It's almost like you create this activity that's like a bonfire, and there's this big fire burning in the desert, and then all these people come. It reminds me of Burning Man, which, why do you think my name is Rainy Day? Right? Drugs in the 60s. I want you to be able to light those bonfires, because it's like the field of dreams. Build it and they will come, but make sure that it's all channeled in the right direction. And it's not, sometimes you're a little bit too tunnel visioned right now, Libra, with all that fire energy, that you're not seeing the bigger picture. So again, go up to the moon and look at the picture from a different perspective. But I don't want you to worry if not everybody is pleased, because it's not your problem. You're not there to please anybody. So make sure that what you're doing, you're thoughtful about it, but that it's from the heart. You're not doing it for anybody else but you, because that's their problem if they don't like it and they're not aligned with it. Those are the kind of people you need out of your life. The key for you right now, Libra, is for you to just be your shining self. Go out there in the sun and dance. Just watch your fire. Make sure you don't roll over anybody accidentally. It's just enthusiasm, Libra. You've got so much enthusiasm. It's great. Keep that enthusiasm built, and just don't dim your light. Just dampen the fire, the heat that comes from your ray of light, if that makes sense. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. It feels as though you haven't been putting your best foot forward lately. It feels as though you're kind of only showing up halfway, and people are noticing this. And this mainly has to do with your professional life and how you make money. And so this month, April, your mantra should be to show up as the best version of you, Scorpio. Show up. Make sure that you brush your teeth after you ate a hamburger with onions and you're going to go meet with clients. Just be more, the devil is in the details. Just make sure that you start taking better care of yourself. You're not rushed. Wake up a half hour early. Aim to grow in not only your professional life, but I want you to incorporate it into your personal life. Spirit, when I say we want you to present as the best version of you all month long. If you do, there is a reward coming in May for you, which has to do with your financial stability. May not be more income, but it's more stability, if that makes sense. And I want you to research if there's some upcoming conferences or workshops where you can take to maybe get a certificate in something, just kind of adding to your resume and just kind of expanding your knowledge base, but also expanding your networking base. Scorpio, it feels like you need to network a little bit more, and you're going to have a better year than most of most of our zodiac signs, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. I'm sorry. It just is. Sagittarius. Okay, Terry. So here's what Spirit channel for me. Stay very dedicated to yourself. Learn who you are. Sagittarius, and I want you to look way into the future. Where do you see yourself? How do you want to feel? I think you're focusing too much on like a vision board. I hate vision boards because we stick all these pictures of these things we want to manifest, and then it just sits there. And then we're like, I hope I get that ranch in Wyoming and that summer house in Lake Tahoe and that pool boy with six-pack abs who will bring me cocktails and fan me when I'm hot. No, it's like, I hope. Hope is very paralyzing, Sagittarius. And Terry, this is a message for you. Hope is not a plan. I want you to have faith. Get in touch with how you feel, not what you think you should feel, not by looking in a magazine. Oh, this is what this magazine tells me how I should feel. No, the most important thing is, how do you want to feel? Feel it. Don't look with your eyes. Feel it. Stay dedicated to that reflection of inward reflecting. I want you to keep looking forward, not back. It feels like, Terry, sometimes you live too much in the past. And when you meet somebody, you're not present and in the moment. You're either in the past or too far in the future, that you're missing those signals, good and bad. You're missing those red flags, and you end up kind of spending too much time in a relationship. That's not healthy for you either. Okay. Here's a song that I want you to turn on. Ariana Grande, Thank You Next. Yes. And the beautiful thing about this is you're going to date a lot, but you're going to refine what aspects of a person am I looking for, and how do I want to feel? You're going to kiss a lot of frogs. Frogs represent death, and death is not a bad thing. You're going to kiss and goodbye, Ariana Grande, Thank You Next, until you feel that you've found the right one. Crystal, so I feel like I have a soul tie to my current partner. She's creating a huge amount of growth for me as a whole. Can you, Crystal? It feels really, really positive. And I think the only one that could hurt this relationship is you overthinking it. Just be in the moment and take in those moments and enjoy the moments. Yes, I think this is a very positive move. I hope this resonated with you. This person feels, yeah, it's your ego. Get rid of it. No. This is a good thing. The only one that can hurt this good thing is you, my love. I'm sorry, but like my friend Michelle Tell, if you ever want a tarot reading, the greatest tarot card reader in the world is Michelle Tell, Tell, from thesignsoftarot.com. Book her. She says, keeping it real, keeping it raw. Well, I do too. No bullshit involved in my readings. Capricorn, a friendship has recently sprouted very, very quickly. I don't want you to halt the friendship, but I want you to just kind of pull back a little bit, because it feels like if you don't, it's going to get up close and personal very, very quick. I don't want you to let your guard down. I want you to be aware of all the signs and signals, those red flags, and step away gently. Step away gently. It feels, Capricorn, you need to remain diligent in honoring the friendships that really serve you. You don't need a lot of acquaintances. No, 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 no. I know a little social butterfly, Capricorn, lately. I know, but that's not serving your highest and greatest good. I don't care if you know thousands and thousands of people. I want you to be able to count on your one hand, your closest friends. And right now, I don't feel that that's happening for you, because I think you're just flitting around a lot like a butterfly. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you haven't been focused on what pays your bills lately, and your bills and your financial freedom. I literally want you to go and download 2 months of statements, and I want you to put two categories. Did I really need to spend this? And did I not need to spend this? And I want you to look, I did not need to spend it, like Starbucks, going to 7-Eleven, yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, that subscription that you've been paying for 2 years that you aren't even using. Yes, that's you, Aquarius. I'm sorry, but you really need to do more research and where your money is going. And I want you to change your relationship with money. Money comes and goes. You can always make money. So don't get too tied up in, I have to make $400 to make my bills this month, or I'm not going to be able to survive. Honey, Aquarius, how many times have we said that to ourselves and we're still here? It's just stuff. This can all go away as long as I feel safe, secure, all my needs are met. I don't care. Life is meant to be lived, not on bills. So start working on paying down those bills. There's always a way. Yeah, I know. I hope. No. Hope is not a plan. I want you to have faith that everything is going to work out in your favor, and don't get tied up, because when you get tied up, I only need $400 this month to make my bills. Guess what you're going to get? Only $400. There's a wonderful book called E Squared by Pam Grout, Grout. If you look on my Instagram page at Rainy Day Psychic Medium, all of my social platforms are at Rainy Day Psychic Medium. I actually tried this book and I got like I think it was $1,100 in a week just by asking and doing this specific like manifestation technique. It was so cool. So Aquarius, go buy that book. Yes, go buy the book. Pisces. So guys, if you have a question, please post it. I'd be happy to answer it. We're almost out of time. Pisces, why, honey, do you not believe in yourself? It feels like I struggle through life lately all the time, and that I put one foot forward to only go 4 steps back. I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, Pisces. I don't know that you really know what you want out of life. Can I ask you just for a moment, Pisces, if you could do anything in the world, what would you be doing? For example, I had a 6-figure career. I made a great living. I loved what I did. I traveled for work. It was like exactly what I wanted. But that was never, and it was great, but it wasn't my passion. It wasn't my calling. This has always been my calling. So I never listened to that. And I've done this privately through my whole entire lifetime for people. I've given readings and healings and read their departed loved ones, but I never took it seriously, because I made this great money and I had a great career. I loved it. Pisces, this is what Spirit is telling you. In 2018, I got really sick, and they thought I was having mini strokes. And this went on from August to December of 2018. And in 2018, Spirit clearly showed me, well, Rainey, it's because you're not following your divine path. And I didn't realize how tied to the money and the fame and the self-gratification that this job gave me, the other job, the professional job. But this job gives me so much freedom, and I help so many people, and I get to meet the most loving, kind people. It's everything that my calling, that why I was put on this earth to do. And I finally realized that in December of 2018 and never looked back. And can I tell you, Pisces, the money has always been there. So don't just set it on $400. I always know that my needs are being cared for. So I always let go, let God. And I use the word God because that's what everybody understands, their higher power. Women have a hard time, especially mothers, doing that. Fathers too. Fathers who have a lot of taking care of the family, they're the only breadwinner, have this feeling where you can't let go of control. And there comes a point in time where my grandmother taught me, Rainey, you just got to give it to God. Let go, let God. And just feel it rising out of your body and trust that everything is unfolding for your benefit. Trust is a hard thing for people to have these days because there's not a lot of trust out there. Just know that it's the energy out there. It's not the energy in here. So change your story. Pisces, it's very important that you start understanding that the universe has a plan for your life. You just need to tune into it. Get on your yellow brick road. Ground yourself, Dorothy, clicking your heels 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Be in this moment, space, and time. The universe has a grand scheme of things. Just allow them to lead. They know better than we do. I want to take a moment to thank you all for the beautiful cards that everybody's been sending me on my daughter's passing. I know I will see her again. I also want to thank the people who've been sending me these cool coffee cups. This was from